tonight. State government partners Federal Road Safety Corps to entrench safer motoring environment. Cross River State House of Assembly appeals to executive arm of government to address infrastructural deficit in public schools. Plus, Association of Radiographers of Nigeria in collaboration with the Radiographers Registration Board of Nigeria enforce compliance by operators within Calabar Metropolis. Details in just a moment. It's nice to have you on Nta Calabar News. I am Paul Abel. Now the news in details. The Cross River State government is poised to intensify collaboration with the Federal Road Safety Corps through the provision of logistics, increased zebra markings on the roads, among others, all in a bid to entrench safer motoring environment. Governor Bassey Otu made the promise while receiving the new sector commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, Cross River State Command, is Stefanus Ibrahim in his office. Justina Etem reports.
Ensuring safer roads is no doubt a collective responsibility. To this end, the Federal Road Safety Corps is on a visit to the Cross River State Governor, seeking support for effective enforcement of traffic rules and regulations. Top among requests tabled before the governor are the need for collaboration in the production of plate numbers, driver's license, and provisions of adequate formations for improved presence of the corps in all parts of the state, including remote areas.
We have one of the components of the driver license that is known as National Vehicle Identification. This scheme, our collaboration with the state, has done well.
Governor Otu agrees that road accidents are the most dangerous threats to life, and so his administration will stop at nothing to give the Federal Road Safety Corps the necessary support for sensitization of road users in order to reduce the menace of road crashes.
Areas of collaboration which you mentioned, don't have any argument about it. We are ready to partner, make sure secure roads and people to drive very, very safely.
At a post-visit interaction with journalists, the sector commander identifies the use of phones and non-usage of seatbelts while driving as some of the traffic rules violations prevalent in the state and advised drivers to desist from such. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
And from the legislature, the Cross River State House of Assembly has confirmed the additional commissioner nominees who are expected to be part of the State Executive Council. Obai sent reports that this follows their success at the House screening and confirmation exercise, where the nominees were scrutinized on the basis of their academic qualification and experiences. Some of the nominees described the process as worthwhile, promising to bring to bear their initiative in the administration of Governor Bassey Otu to impact on the well-being of Cross Riverians. Those confirmed include Erasmus Ekpang, Dr. Helen Egudu, Kingsley Egumi, Johnson Obokwo Jr., Efium Ekana, and Eno Etam Utum, while the Director General Due Process nominee Charles Atu confirmation was postponed due to his late arrival at the chambers. The Director General of the Cross River State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, Mrs. Angela Ogoyi Ode, has visited Ijegu Yashe with the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Mr. Peter Ode, for peace talk with Baya people of Tiv Nation in Benue State. The Director General was part of the delegation sent by the State Governor, Senator Bassey Otu, to the broader communities of Ijegu Yashe in Cross River State and Baya in Benue State. Present at the meeting were also Senator Stephen Ode and Dr. Sam Ode, Deputy Governor of Benue State. The DG reviewed how disturbing it could be seeing two communities that had enjoyed lasting peace from antiquity going to full-blown intercommunal clash that has degenerated into destruction of lives and property. She sympathized with the victims of the conflict, especially children, women, and those whose houses were set ablaze, as well as those who lost their farmlands with valuable crops that serve as economic mainstay of Yache Nation, contributing to the economy of Cross River State and the GDP of Nigeria. Some relief materials were presented to the people by the government representatives to cushion the effects of the conflict. The Cross River State House of Assembly is appealing to the executive arm of government to urgently embark on the renovation of public schools across the state. This follows a motion by a member representing Yala 2 State Constituency, Ogiji Idaga Martins, in a motion raised at plenary. Assembly correspondent Oba Isent was there and now reports on the proceedings.
Basic education provides the foundation upon which children's talent and young people are molded, is nosediving in Cross River State due to poor facilities in public school. Worried by the decay of facilities in public school, the State House of Assembly, in its resolution at plenary, is calling on the state government to renovate schools and equip them for conducive learning environment.
You need to see the environment of learning of our people, particularly where I come from. Mr. Speaker, most of the structures are still mud. A child will go to school with white and their uniforms, and they come back different color. That the State Investment Education Board should urgently initiate more capital projects such as renovation and construction of classroom blocks across the public schools in the state. Some of us have been around and we school here in Cross River State. As them was, you know how our primary and secondary schools were. For Mr. Speaker, I can attest to you today that if you go around Cross River State, not only in our constituency, my constituency, I'm sure it's like my friend said in his own place, you will see that the schools are highly dilapidated. There is absolute negative with our public schools. So I'm going to, at this point, let my voice very strongly that at this point the state government should give attention.
The House also adopted medical quackery prohibition bill for second reading, as the bill was referred to the Committee on Health for scrutiny and due diligence. In Calabar, Oba Isent, NTA News.
To prevent quackery in different professions and ensure the public and clients get value and proper service, professional bodies serve as regulators to ensure the right personnel carry out assigned tasks. This is the essence of the inspection and enforcement by the Association of Radiographers of Nigeria and the Radiographers Registration Board of Nigeria within Calabar Metropolis. Correspondent reports.
Radiography as a profession may not be as popular as medicine, pharmacy, or medical laboratory technology, but it is very essential in diagnosis in the medical field. Ofem Owai is a radiographer with several years of experience, and he speaks on what radiographers do, their importance and challenges.
The radiographer is actually trained to use ionizing radiation to diagnose illness or ailments on patients, and it's actually not an easy task because you have to make sure that you're able to use the required dose of radiation so you don't expose them to unnecessary hazard. And aside that, you also see how you can protect your environment from being irradiated, because there are things we call background radiations that can affect both patients, staffs, and passerby. The challenges you have, it's going to educate people. Most of the time you see people come around who don't have an idea, feels like they won't even want to do an x-rays because they are told that once you are exposed to radiation, you are dying. So we try to talk these persons to make them understand the reason, the use, the importance of using this radiation at that point in time.
You may not know that patronizing X-rays, CT scan, MIR, and ultrasound in various hospitals, clinics, and other diagnostic centers without the qualified and licensed professionals known as radiographers or radiologists attending to you is a big health risk. This is the reason behind the Association of Radiographers and the Registration Board in synergy is embarking on this sensitization, inspection and enforcement to clinics and diagnostic centers in Calabar Municipality and Calabar South to ensure compliance in registration and use of qualified personnel.
The public has to know that is their duty, as in is your right, to question whoever that is attending to you because it's your body. You have the right to say, to ask questions. Like if you go to hospital now and you have a radiographer to attend to you, you have the right to ask, are you a licensed radiographer? For the centers, just as we met some people today, they don't know because they just open their centers without asking questions. So it's our duty, as we have done today, to sensitize them always to register their centers.
We want to ensure that there is no quackery in these centers that are using these facilities. We want to ensure that the people are the professionals, licensed, trained radiographers, because quackery is one way that is close to death. Once we visit or see any center that is not manned by a profession, we will definitely seal up that center.
The sensitization and inspection tour took the team to Etagbo, Satellite Town, Calabar South, Marian, 8 Miles, among other locations. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
Those are the stories trending on Nta Calabar. Don't forget, for detailed version of the news, join us every day by 7 p.m. on Nta Calabar. On behalf of the entire crew, I am Paul Abel. Do have a beautiful day.